Well, good morning, everybody. So we are in Santa Clarita. Today we're going to be hiking Rice Canyon. I was here a few weeks ago and the creek was flowing so nicely. I want to see what it looks like today. But before we do that, I want to show you something new that I have that we're going to be trying today. So that's what I have. It's the new Deity D4 Mini microphone. I'm so excited to try this. I tested it at home, and the difference between the phone mic, I use an iPhone 14 Pro to shoot. So the difference between the phone mic and this little puppy here is remarkable. So we're gonna try it in the field today, see how it goes. Last time I was here, I think it was like 5-6 weeks ago. There was still a lot of water in the creek. In fact, I think so much water ran there during the winter storms that it cut the path to the other side, and someone put some logs and some wood planks. It was pretty sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty sketchy crossing. So I'm curious to see what it looks like today. I can hear water in the background. Let's see. Hear that? That's the creek, so I'm sure, let's see if I can show you. I'm sure we can cross it, but it's still flowing nicely. Let me switch the camera and show you. Look at that. Yeah, still flowing nicely. It's amazing. So late in the season and still so much water. Every time I'm here, I hear those shots. Hear that? That's what. There you go. First time I was here, I was freaked out. I'm like, where's that coming from? Then I looked at Google Maps, and there's a shooting range right there. But I remember the first time I came here, I'm like, that is so weird. I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, if you hike here, Rice Canyon in Santa Clarita, and you hear gunshots, don't be alarmed. There's a shooting range. Oh, and look. See, it's still flowing super nicely. But yeah, last time I was here, it was a lot higher. Like a lot. It was probably a foot of water over there. And there were some sketchy planks and logs over here. Today, I got my waterproof hiking boots, so this is gonna be easy. Okay, I'll cross and see you on the other side. And we are at the crossroads. East Canyon or Rice Canyon? East Canyon, I think it goes for a long ways and up the hill. But Rice Canyon is the one we're here to do. It's nice and shaded. It's under the sycamore trees. So let's go. And I am keeping my eyes peeled for potential rattlesnakes. This is prime season to bump into one, so be careful when you're hiking out there, guys. Okay, I had to stop for a minute and show you guys. Listen to this. Well, try to forget about the gunshots, but I'll shut up for a minute and you listen to this. Pure, unadulterated nature. It's beautiful. Coming into the canyon, shady, nice part of this hike. And here we get, oh, look at that, river crossing. You gotta look at this view. This is amazing. In fact, I'll see if we can get down there and have a closer look. Look at that moss. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's zoom in. Look at that. This is Southern California. We never see that much moss. And we're down at the creek. There's even like a tiny waterfall over there. That was the first really nice creek crossing. Here we're coming. Are we going to a second crossing? No, I think we're just gonna parallel it for now. But yeah, this place is looking gorgeous. Oh yeah, it is a river crossing, creek crossing. Let me show you. Let's do this. And we're on the other side. They're not deep, they're easy crossings. And like I said, I have my waterproof boots anyway, so if I get wet, who cares? Well, I'm not gonna get wet. My feet are not gonna get wet. Shoes are just gonna get wet on the outside, so that works for me. And even if I were to get wet inside my shoes, it's hot, so we're not hiking in like below temperatures, it's fine. This vegetation is so overgrown. It wasn't like this last time, obviously, because when I did a long hike here, it was in the middle of summer, I think, probably a couple of years ago. And of course, we didn't have the rains we had now. But yeah, everything's so overgrown and green. So this trail, I think it's pretty much an easy trail. It's a bit of elevation gain, but I think it's under 200 feet, so it's not bad. And as you can see, there's a lot of shade, so this will be a good alternative to hike here during the summer months. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, looks like there was a lot of water flowing here. That was not cut like that last time. Look at the massive amount of debris over there. That has got to be pushed there last time during the winter storms, a few months ago, a couple of months ago. That's crazy. I've never seen that here before. That's a lot of debris. Let's touch the water, see how cold it is, right? Let's see. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a dip here. Check it out. Looks like someone's having some spring fun. So, we're just hiking along, and these two mountain bikers came zipping down the hill like bats out of hell. Jeez, and they had to slam on the brakes. Otherwise, we would all crashed. So that annoys me, because every time I'm hiking, the same thing happens, and it's like, yeah, we can all enjoy these beautiful places, but if you're on a mountain bike and you know you're going super fast, at least put a bell on that thing, you know, so I know you're coming. What is your guys' experience on that? I mean, some mountain bikers, they think the trail is all for themselves. Complete disregard for hikers. We are a lot slower than them on the bike, so you gotta be more careful, I think. Anyways, this is a gorgeous hike. Let's continue. Okay, so I'm under the shade of some beautiful tree here and the creek right in front of me. I'm gonna take some water, take a little break, and then continue. But before I do that, I wanted to show you this very cool rock formation here. It looks like slate. If there's any geologists watching, let me know, because I'm super curious. There's even more on that side. Look at that. It's all stacked into, yeah, it looks like shale maybe, I don't know. But I would like to know, so if you know, let us know. The canyon into the blasting sun. But I'll show you, the view is amazing. Look at that. Is that a part of a wheel well from a car? More importantly, what is it doing up here? That's so weird and interesting. Huh. Very cool find. That is gorgeous. Look at that hanging there. And beautiful little flowers. Look at that, there's a little cave. Let's see if you can see it. Right there. Okay, I don't know if we're reaching the end of the trail, but look at me, I'm all red. It's hot. Oh, I'm a bit out of shape. I don't know if you guys knew, but I had an ankle injury last year, so I'm still gaining my strength back. So yeah, this climb up here was crazy, but look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. And there's an old, like, I think it's like a water tank. That one right there. Looks like an old water tank, doesn't it? Just looked at the map, and this is pretty much about the half point. So I think we're gonna go back because I'm getting pretty tired. Like I said, I'm still not there 100%, but I thought since it's halfway mark, we'll go explore this rusted there water tank or whatever it was. There we go. I love all rusted stuff. Machinery, bridges, anything. I don't know why, but I do. Time I was here, there was oil coming out of the ground at some part on the trail. this part of California was full of oil wells. In fact, the first successful oil well, Pico number 1, is not very far away from here. I've done a video in the past, but I didn't see it this time around. I wonder if it got washed out by the creek crossings when it overflowed during storms, or what. Now on our way back, I'm gonna pay attention for that, see if I can still find it. I don't know if it's there or not anymore, but it will be cool to find. Oh, we're back at the creek. That is a sight for sore eyes. Now we're back on the trail that runs along the creek. The one I took going uphill, that's like an offshoot going up. I'm not sure. I don't think that's Rice Trail. I honestly don't know, but this is the one that goes along the creek, and I think this is where I saw the oil well. Not oil well. The oil patch coming out of the ground. So if I'm gonna find it, I'm sure it's gonna be here. Okay, I found it. And I even smell it. It's down there. I'm gonna turn the camera on and show you. Look at this tree. It's like something out of the Shire. You'd expect a hobbit hiding in here, or an elf, or something. Isn't this cool? I love it. It's very cool. But I like this nook. And of course, some dumbass had to throw some paper in there. People leave nothing behind, okay? Everywhere I go hiking, even in the middle of nowhere, you find trash and graffiti. I don't get it. By the way, these boots that I'm using, that I just showed you, they are freaking amazing. I bought them on Amazon not that long ago. They were not too expensive, 112 or 20, something like that. But they're really good support. They're lightweight and they are waterproof. So I'm gonna link them below, because if you're on the market for affordable hiking boots, you know, I don't hike every single day, so for weekend hikers like me, they're perfect. They're great quality, and like I said, they're affordable. So if you're on the market for hiking boots, these are a good option. You might want to check them out. We're getting super close to the parking lot, so I'm gonna end up the video here unless I find something else that I want to show you. But hope you enjoy this hike. I know I did. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh, before I do, I hope the audio upgrade on this video was worth it. Let me know what you think of the new Deity D4 mic that I'm using now. I'm gonna link that below as well, in case you guys want to get it. It's about $50. So, you know, it's not gonna break the bank, and if it does make a difference, hell, why not? So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.